Hi, and welcome to your Pilates class for back pain. So we're going to go through a shorter class today. It won't be a full hour, but just giving us some of the exercises that are going to help support and relieve any kind of back ache. And saying that, it's also important to figure out what is causing your back pain. So there's many different things. It can be degenerative discs, a pinched nerve, sciatica. But if you have chronic back pain and it's not going away, you do need to see to it and just figure out what it is, because you can be doing all of these things and you might be aggravating the problem. So Pilates is often recommended for back pain, and a lot of my clients have back pain. And why it's recommended is because our focus in Pilates is core work, and most of us have really weak cores. So it's just strengthening the core. But in Pilates, we focus on the transverse abdominal. So that's a deep abdominal muscle that sits underneath the six pack, and it looks like a corset. It wraps its way around the spine. So the idea is that if you can strengthen that transverse abdominal, the abdominal wall is going to hold you up instead of just relying on your spine. And if you have something like osteoporosis or degenerative discs, it's going to take a little bit of the pressure off compressing into that spine. So that's what we do in Pilates, but we're not miracle workers and we can't take it away. We can help support the lower back pain. In some cases, you might find it will go away, which is great, but you need to remember that you do have a back condition, so you can't go around picking heavy things up because it will come back. And then when that point about picking things up, if you have lower back pain, your pinched nerves, also bulging discs. So when we bend forward or any kind of forward movement, you need to try avoid as much as possible. So all your traditional sit-ups and crunches, if you're in a Pilates class and your teacher is guiding you through it and he or she is aware of your condition, they'll just monitor it and maybe see if it's too much or if they think that you can handle that curvature of your spine. But you shouldn't be doing movement coming forward. It's going to compress that more. Um, yeah, so especially picking things up, because you bending forward. Nobody ever squats to pick things up because we're lazy, so we bend it forward, and then we've got a load, which often is something extremely heavy, and you're loading that onto that herniated disc or bulge disc, and it's going to push it more. So you're going to land up getting more back pain. Okay, so it's impossible to not ever pick anything up again, but to just be very aware of how you pick things up. And if someone else is around to help you, rather ask them to help you. And then when you're bending forward, just really try focus on using your legs more. So bending into those knees, engaging your quads, engaging your glute muscles to help pick you up so that you're not throwing everything back into the lower back. Okay, so in saying that, we're going to get started. Um, for us, I want to start us off on our hands and knees, and we're going to move through a cat-cow. Now, traditionally, we will move right into an arched position, but again, that is a forward fold movement. So for the sake of this video, because I don't know everyone's back condition, I'm going to assume that most of you have herniated discs, and we don't want to do that rounding forward movement. Okay, so we're going to start with our knees underneath our hips, our wrists underneath our hands. You're going to arch into your back, look up to the ceiling. This is pushing that fluid in the reverse direction and arch. And then I want you to slowly engage, coming to neutral. And when you come to neutral, instead of rounding into the spine, you're going to focus on pulling the belly button in. So the belly button is going to drop as we arch. And as we come back to the neutral, we're going to focus on that action of drawing the belly button in towards the spine so that it's not hanging down to the mat. And let's go again for 3, arch. And then exhale to draw that belly button in. And 4, arch. And drawing the belly button in. And 5, we arch. and we draw the belly button in, and 6, we arch, and we draw the belly button in, so that's your exhale. Inhale for 7, exhale to pull that belly button to the spine, neutral. Exhale for 8, pull the belly button into the spine. Exhale for 9, drawing that belly button into the spine. And then exhale for 10, and drawing it into the spine. Now you're going to stay in this neutral position, trying to keep the belly button in towards your spine. I want you to look towards your tail, swaying your hips one way, look towards your tailbone, and then take it to the other side. So swaying from one side as you inhale, exhale, sway to the other side. This is called our tail wagging. And the idea is we're trying to lengthen those muscles either side of our spine. Try to keep your elbows straight. Inhale and exhale to wag that tail. And inhale and exhale to wag the tail. And inhale and exhale, tail wags. And inhale and exhale, tail wags. Let's do one more. Inhale and exhale, tail wags. Good. Okay, let's take our knees apart and keep the feet together. Just get off of our wrists for a moment. I want you to push back as far as that you can take it so that your bum goes towards your heels. If you can't get it all the way, that's fine. You'll just stay up here. Okay, and then walk your hands forward. So we're either here or we're here. I want you to take an inhale. Feel that stretch, whether it's in your chest or your arms. And exhale. And let's do one more. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Slowly roll through your spine. Make your way back to your tabletop. So set up your hands under your shoulders. Set up your knees so that they're parallel again underneath your hips. We're going to go into a nice core exercise for our back called pointing dog. We're also working into the back extensors here. So try not to sway. Okay, we want the glutes to be working. Try not to sway. We're going to hold. And inhale, exhale. You're going to extend opposite arm and leg out and try balance. Don't go here. No arch in the back. We're in a nice straight line. Inhale here. Exhale, I want you to draw it in. Try float. Maybe you can bring your hand to your knee. Otherwise, you're just taking it back to where you were. And then you're going to inhale, take it out again. Don't arch the back. Exhale, bring it in. And we're focusing on keeping that belly button into the spine. Inhale out. Exhale in for 4. Inhale, don't let that back arch. Hold it tight. Hold that belly button in. Exhale in for 5. Inhale in. Exhale in for 6. Inhale out. Exhale in for 7. Inhale out. Exhale in for 8. Keep that belly button glued. Inhale. Exhale in for 9. Try not to sway into the opposite glute. Inhale. And exhale in for 10. Place it down. Okay, just catch your breath. Before we move to the other side, a lot of the problem with lower back pain is weak glutes. So we're going to just do a bit of glute work here. I want you to take the leg that you're extending out. Keep that bend, but lift the knee. So the knee is going up to the ceiling, right? We're not arching to the back. You're holding that belly button in. And now you're going to tap the knee down. Exhale up. No arching in the back. Inhale, belly button stays engaged. Exhale up 2. Inhale. Exhale up 3. Belly button's engaged. Inhale. Exhale up 4. Inhale. No arching. Exhale up 5. You're not kicking back. We're kicking to the ceiling. Exhale up 6. Nice and controlled. Inhale. Exhale up 7. Inhale. I know. Exhale up 8. Belly button's in. We're nearly there. 9. Inhale. Exhale up 10. Good, bring it in. And let's set up for the other side. So trying to find that balance, don't rock. Other leg goes out, other arm reaches out. We lift it up, no arching. We find that belly button connection. Inhale out. Exhale, bring it into a hover, or maybe you bring it in a bit more. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale. Exhale, 6. Inhale. Exhale, 7. Inhale. Exhale, 8. We're nearly there. Inhale, keep that belly button connection. 9. Inhale, don't sway into the opposite hip. 10. Place it down. Take that leg. Lift it up to the ceiling. Don't arch. Find that belly button spine connection. Inhale down. Exhale up 1. Inhale down. Exhale up 2. Inhale down. Exhale up 3. Inhale down. Exhale up 4. Inhale down. Exhale up 5. Inhale down. Exhale up 6. Try keep that nice 90-degree. Belly button stays connected. 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale, I know it's burning. Exhale 10. Good. Okay. Walk your knees back a little bit, and you're going to gently lower down onto your elbows, and then I want you to slowly bring your hips down to your mat. Set your elbows up so that they're underneath your shoulders. Try let your hips be steady on the mat, and I want you to wiggle. So we're trying to relax the glute muscles here. Imagine that your hands are glued down to the mat and you're going to pull through your arms to get your chest to pull forward and through. We're trying to open up that spine. All right, we're going to hold it here. We're trying to get the fluid to move back to the other direction. Just breathe. Let's do 2 more breaths. Inhale and exhale. And 1 more. Inhale and exhale. Good. Okay. Slowly lower all the way down onto your tummy. So still working with our spines, we're going to go into an exercise called swimming. So for those of you with back pain, if you're doing any other training, swimming is fantastic for you guys. So this was inspired by swimming, and we are going to be swimming on our mat. So let's take our arms out in front of us. Just rest your head down. I want you to lift your right arm and left leg up, but you're lifting that leg from the thigh, hey? So don't bend your knee. Inhale, exhale, right arm, left leg floats. Inhale down. Take it to the other side, left arm, right leg. Inhale down. Keep switching. 3. Inhale down. Switch for 4. Inhale down. Switch for 5. Inhale down. Switch for 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. Inhale. Exhale 10. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to float both arms and legs off of your mat, just a few centimeters. Okay, and now you're going to lift opposite arm and leg faster, like we are swimming. We're going for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Float back down. Bring your hands next to your shoulders so that your arms are bent. Your elbows are bent. Lift your legs off of the mat and then lift your body to float. Now hold your legs there. Let's go into breaststroke. Inhale forward. Exhale, circle the arms back. Try lift a little bit more. Inhale forward. Exhale, circle. Try lift a little bit more. Let's go for 3. Exhale. And 4. Exhale. And 5. Exhale. And 6. Exhale. And 7. Exhale. And 8. Exhale. Nearly there. 9. One more. 10. Good. Place your hands next to you. Use your hands. Engage that belly to push back. Take it again into that child's pose stretch. Your variation that you did first, just to counter stretch the spine. Catch your breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. I want you to stay where you are and you're going to walk your hands over towards me. So taking it to the side. And then really glue your hands down and try pull backwards, getting that nice stretch down the side of your body. And then slowly walking through center, take it over to the other side. Good, and then bring it back to center and you'll make your way up to a seated position. Okay, good. Let's move over to lie onto our backs. So lying flat down on your spine, all the way down. Okay. I want your heels quite close towards your glutes so that there's a nice bend in your knees. You're going to make sure that your shoulders and your arms are completely relaxed, and we're going to start to move through some pelvic lifts. So you're imagining your spine as a banana peel. You're peeling that spine off of your mat, and then you're going to glue your spine back down. We're trying to engage the pelvic floor muscle to release the back. So your pubic bone is the first to lift off of the mat. You hold it at the highest point, and it is the last to return down. Hands are going to soften next to us. We're taking an inhale to prepare. And as we exhale, we start to lift the pubic bone, lower back, middle back, and upper back. Don't arch. And then inhale, start to glue your upper back, middle back, lower back, and then release the pubic bone. Exhale, going up for 2. Keep that pubic bone your highest point. Don't let those hips sag. That's compressing your back. Keep pushing it forward. Your hips are pushing up to the ceiling. Inhale, down. Exhale, rolling up. So if you're feeling that lower back in your bridge, it's likely that you've dropped your hips, your glutes have disengaged, and your pubic bone has dropped down. And inhale, roll down. Let's go again. Exhaling up for 4. Inhale down. Exhale, lift up for 5. Inhale down. Another thing you're watching is that your knees are staying in line with your hips, so try not to let them fall outwards. Exhale, rolling up for 6. And inhale down. Exhale up for 7. And inhale down. Exhale up for 8. Focus on that articulation through your spine. Let's go. We've only got 2 more. 9. Inhale, rolling down. Pubic bone is the last to return. Let's make this last one count. Exhale, lift up 10. And inhale, roll down. Good. Okay. So whenever we lift our legs or do any kind of abdominal work when you are lying down on your back, it is extremely important for people with lower back pain to have that imprinted spine. So the imprinted spine is when you are gluing your lower back to the mat by drawing the pelvic floor muscle up, engaging the belly button and gluing that belly button towards the spine and up to the rib cage. If you still feel your back, you're welcome to place your hands underneath the coccyx, so right at the base of your spine, almost at the base of your bum is where your hands are going to be, not up top here. And that will just help tilt you a little bit. So you can start there, and if you feel that it's got easier, take your hands to the side. Let's lift the legs to tabletop, one leg at a time, making sure that that lower back is engaged. It's flat against your surface. From your legs to tabletop, we're going to inhale. Exhale, I want you to extend one leg out to a 45-degree angle to create more load on the abdominal wall, but you need to make sure your back is flat. And inhale in. Exhale, other leg, 2. Inhale in. So we're carrying on like this, 3. And your focus is that that lower back is not arching. 4. Relax your shoulders, don't creep up onto your head. 5. And in. 6. And in. Exhale, 7. And in. Exhale, 8. And in. Exhale, 9. And in. Exhale, 10. Good. Now you're going to bring your hands into your knees. We're going to try to do a little bit more advanced dying bug. Inhale, same arm, same leg. Goes away. Inhale, come in. Let's take it to the other side. Exhale, as your arm and leg extend, that connection between your lower back must stay. If it's arching, don't take the leg so low. Inhale in. Let's go for 3. Inhale in. We take it for 4. Inhale in. We go for 5. Inhale in. For 6. Inhale in. For 7. Inhale in. For 8. Inhale in. For 9. We are nearly there. Let's go. 10. Good. Bring your knees into your chest by giving yourself a nice big hug, so holding onto your shins. As you pull your knees into your chest, I want you to focus on drawing that lower back flat to the mat. So you're pulling your hips down to the mat, but you're pulling your knees toward your chest. Feel that stretch. Okay, we're going to go into 2 more exercises. So take your legs up to tabletop again, and you can have your hands under your bum if you need to. That lower back connection is so important here. So that's what we're watching. Keep the belly button drawn in. Don't let it arch. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, you're taking one foot. You're tapping your toe into water at the edge of your mat so that knee moves away from you. And then the knee pulls back up to tabletop. Other leg, knee moves away from you. My lower back is connected. Inhale, it comes back up. So you're not doing this. It's the knee that's going away. And inhale in. Let's go for 4. Keep that connection of your lower back and in. Exhale for 5. Inhale in. Exhale for 6. Inhale in. Exhale for 7. Inhale in. Exhale for 8. Inhale in. Exhale for 9. Inhale in. Last one. Exhale for 10. Inhale in. Good. I'm going to ask you just to roll over. Then use your hand to help push you up and come to a seated position. Okay. Our next exercise is called rolling like a ball. So we are giving our spine a nice massage and we are engaging the stomach muscles. You're going to hold behind your hamstrings, but if it feels easy for you, you can hold on to your shins. I want you to round into your spine so you're creating a nice little ball shape with your body. Okay, no arching in the back. Lift your legs to float off of the mat. And now keeping that spine rounded the whole time, never letting it arch, eyes to belly button. Inhale, you rock back onto just your middle back. Exhale, we balance. Inhale, exhale, so we don't rock onto the shoulders or the neck. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, full. Inhale, exhale, balance 5. Inhale, exhale, balance 6. Inhale, exhale, balance 7. Inhale, exhale, balance 8. Inhale, exhale, balance 9. One more. Inhale, exhale, balance 10. Good. Hold onto the back of your legs. Pop your feet down and roll all the way down through your spine. Good. Okay. So we're going to go into some ITB stretches and glute stretches because that can also help, will also cause some lower back pain. You're going to cross one foot over the opposite knee. And I want you to glue that belly button down so the lower back is connected. You're going to lift that opposite leg up and interlace your hands behind that hamstring. Try not strain up into your neck. So if you can't reach onto your leg, you can maybe grab a towel. I don't have a towel, but if just pretending that this was a towel or belt, whatever you have around you, you can just use it to pull onto your leg so that you've got it around that leg like that, so that you're not straining into your neck at all and pull towards you. And we're just holding it here. You can use your elbow to gently push that other thigh away from you. You should be feeling a deep stretch down the side and back of your leg into the glute. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's take that over to the other side. Trying to relax your body as much as you can. Inhale and exhale. Okay. Again, I'm going to ask you to just roll over in a way that is comfortable for you to get up. And a second stretch that we're going to work into is our lunge. So, hip flexors, very short hip flexors from a lot of sitting It can also cause aggravation into your spine. There's a muscle called your psoas, which comes through the hip, around the glute, into the lower back. Now, if you sit too much, it's going to shorten into that and it's going to start tugging down into the lower back, causing the pelvis to shorten and tilt and pain in the lower back. Okay, so we're going to try release that. If you need to, if you're on a thin mat, I'm going to ask you to pull it up or grab something, a pillow, and place it underneath your knees because we're going into a lunge stretch. You're going to take one leg and I want you to step it out nice and far away from you so that when you lunge, your ankle is directly underneath your knee. And I want you to place your hands on that thigh and just sink into it so that you're feeling a stretch here. Okay? If you want to take your hands down to the mat, if that feels better for your back, you can do that, or on the leg. Try keep the back straight though, don't round into your spine. Let's hold it there for one more inhale. And exhale. And now to get deep in that muscle, be very careful here. I want you to take your hands and twist them to the outside of that leg. So you're kind of rotating your torso in towards that leg. And then bring it back to the center. And now walk away from your leg. Hold it, keep pushing forward. Bring it back to the center. Slowly push back first. And then walk that foot in. Let's go to the other side. So far out. Then you lunge. First check that. Decide where you want your hands and we're going to hold it. Inhale. And then exhale, you're going to start to take your hands over to the outside of that leg. Remember, one side might be tighter. Can't get my other hand down here. Maybe you even just here, kind of twisting. And then walk away and keep pushing your hips forward as you take it to the other side. Okay, let's bring it back to the center. Good, and release that leg. Get back onto all fours like we started. This time I'm going to ask you to tuck your toes underneath. You're going to push up into a downward dog stretch. Try flatten your heels down to the mat. Try stick your tailbone up to the ceiling and then get your chest to your thighs. Inhale, hold it. And exhale. Good. Bend into your knees and start to walk your feet a little bit closer to your hands, getting that hip width apart. All right. I want you to grab onto opposite elbow. Just hang there. If your knees are bent, that's fine. If you can straighten them, that's okay. I know we are in a forward fold, so we're not going to stay here for long. You're going to start to round your spine, engaging that belly as you roll your body up slowly, and your head is the last to recover. Take your hands behind your head. Inhale, push your head into your hands. Exhale, let's rotate. 2 pulses. Inhale, other side. Inhale, other side. Inhale, other side. And last one. Good. Take your hands, reach them up to the ceiling. Have a nice big stretch. Maybe you want to go into a little bit of a back bend. And then get your pelvis in neutral. Circle your arms down either side of you. and you are done. So a very short little exercise routine. Hopefully it helps really alleviate some of your back pain. But you do want to be doing more transverse abdominal work. So you can try one of the other Pilates videos to work deeper into the transverse abdominal, but keep that back imprinted. And if you can't, your hands are always underneath your bum, right at the base. Okay, good luck, and I hope you enjoy.